Well, say everybody, hell broke loose. Let's talk about ISIS for a minute. I made a couple posts on Facebook about ISIS and got too many conversations going too many different places about it, and it's a serious issue. So hopefully everybody wants to discuss ISIS will come in under this video and we can just all continue the conversation in one spot. I respect feelings, I respect emotions, the idea that people need to quit dying and all of that. I'm going to tell you my position on it, and you can respond. First of all, the idea that peace and compassion will solve the world's problems is a corporate propaganda bunch of shit. They use the Dalai Lama to put that out there to keep people asleep. Compassion and peace and love and all that shit works with your neighbor over there. It works with your son, your wife, and all of that. It does not work with murderous, psychotic shitheads. That's why there's prisons. That's why we have war. Compassion is for the personal relationship, like I said, within the community. No peace, no reason, no compassion, no love, no flower is going to solve a problem with a war between the Abrahamic religions. It never will. They thrive on it. The powers above just love it when they see hippies saying, be peaceful with them. Your anger is bad. Your hatred is bad. Love evil. Give evil a flower and say, I love you. And it has grown and grown. Compassion and peace is the way that the Abrahamics have destroyed our goddamned world. The other way they've done it is with war, hatred, misogyny, bigotry, and all this bullshit. But they love it when people say turn the other cheek. Turn the other cheek was put in the Bible to make you take a beating from theocratic corporate tyranny. You're supposed to turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek, turn the other cheek, You see? You're starting to get the picture? Okay. War's not the answer either. Saddam Hussein, crimes against humanity. We're going to change the fucking Middle East. So we bomb the shit out of it and hang that bastard. Nothing changes. We go to Afghanistan. The minute we leave Afghanistan, it's going to revert exactly back to what it was when we're gone, just like it did when Russia was gone. It don't make a rat's ass. People in America, you are underestimating the deep-seated Muhammad pedophile Allah belief in these fuckers. Death is honorable. ISIS is so superstitious and stupid, they think they'll go to hell if they get killed by a woman. They won't get their goddamn virgins. They wanted us to go into Egypt. Crimes against humanity there. Murders. Syria. All over. The military-industrial complex came around in World War I. It started growing bigger and bigger when oil became needed more and more by consumerists who are numb in the brain from the need of consumerism and oil. It's like there's a saying, the devil is the best friend the church ever had. An arsonist is the best friend a firefighter who gets paid to put out fires ever had. And the Abrahamic religions are the very best goddamn friend the military-industrial complex has ever had. We had Al-Qaeda. We got the Taliban. CIA created both of them. Who the fuck created ISIS? We'll find out here in a few months. As soon as ISIS is gone, there's going to be another. And another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. The people who are being murdered want this. They don't want it to change. We're sending our troops, men and women over there, to die. Now, right now, we're not sending any new troops on the ground, but that's what we've always done. To die for these people's deep-seated religious beliefs. We will not respect their belief in the Pentateuch, which is the first 5 books of the Bible, which Jesus did not eradicate. They believe their deep-seated religious beliefs is stick the heads of infidels on poles and hang them outside the city. Where do you cut off the Bible? They don't have secular law over there. Secular law is the only goddamn thing that keeps Christians from coming and getting me and gutting me. I'm an atheist. I'm a blasphemer. There is no Bible God. To think that there is a God that put this bullshit in the mind of that psychotic Abraham, you got to be fucking crazy. If any of this is the work of a God, I hate that bastard, and I'll take him on. And I'm smart enough to whip him. But there is no God. This is evil people. Evolution makes people. You're either good or you're fucking bad. The bad call themselves Abrahamic religious people. Although there are a lot of good people. I know a lot of good people in the Christian church who are there through indoctrination, infection. The church infected them, then spends the rest of the life selling them the cure of a disease that don't exist. Strategically bombing ISIS ain't going to do a goddamn thing. It wouldn't surprise me a bit if Putin is sitting back waiting for a way into this matter. And this brings us to our Third World War. Putin used the term nuclear weapons in a way that no world leader has used the words nuclear weapons last week. He said, don't forget, Russia's got nukes. We don't know. ISIS is baked. When we get rid of ISIS, who are they? The Shiite and the Sunni, they're going to keep battling it out. They're going to keep doing it. It's their belief. The only solutions to this are the UN, all the powerful nations in the world, outlaw the Abrahamic straight across the board. They're lies. Prove it on trial. Put the goddamn Bible, Quran, Torah, Talmud, Pentateuch on trial. Put them on trial. They're lies. They do not exist. That shit never happened. Put it on trial. Outlaw this bullshit. And then we get to start attacking and eradicating it for good. Not chasing a dog's tail around and round and round and round and round, wiping out this bloodthirsty cult so that bloodthirsty cult can take its place, so that bloodthirsty cult can take its place. The other way is to become independent, energy-wise, in America and cut the balls off the Middle East and the military-industrial complex. Double down, triple down, quadruple down on solar energy. Independence is power. When you need somebody, you are weak. You depend on that person. Okay? We've put ourselves in a position through bullshit where we are told we need that oil in the Middle East. We can explode solar-wise. We can get rid of the Rush Limbaughs that promote 10-mile-a-gallon vehicles. Get rid of these lying sons of bitches. In my opinion, your Sean Hannity's, Rush Limbaughs need to be tried for crimes against humanity. They accept the facts that the International Academy of Sciences put down when it suits them. But when the International Academy of Science says that human-made climate change is in crisis mode, they go on the radio and appeal to the stupid people who want to keep driving and polluting the air and fucking up the polar cap and releasing the methane and are murdering the world. It's time to grow the hell up. That's what this world has to do. You can call me crazy. You can call me anything you want. Look at the cycle. Look at the year after year after year of the same damn dumb shit. The hypocrisy of a Christian being pissed at ISIS for practicing their deep-seated religious beliefs when imposition of deep-seated Christian religious beliefs in America strips people's rights. We got right-wing Christians voting for right-wing politicians that are starving people. We got more hungry people here. What's the difference between cutting somebody's head off and letting them starve to death or die without medical care? We've become desensitized. I put it in a post just now. Everybody goes batshit when one reporter gets his head cut off, and then we just look at the news and do nothing. 70 dead in Palestine. There's no difference between Israel and ISIS. None. No difference. Murder is fucking murder in the name of a God that don't exist. Do not go to the Middle East with nothing else. Until those people get tired of that shit, until they're tired of their pedophile prophet that married and raped a 9-year-old girl, until they're tired of their bullshit, nothing's going to change it. The military-industrial complex is sitting back just laughing their goddamn ass off. They love the holy books more than anything in the world. There is nothing holy in a holy book. They are nothing but promoters for ignorance, pure damned ignorance, hatred, discrimination. The right-wing vote is behind. The reason, I saw my eye doctor this week. My eye doctor. Doctors are registered with the goddamn government. He was complaining to me about what he's got to go through here in the state of West Virginia to get his driver's license renewed. 5 pieces of information he's got to provide. And he said, and I was in line with a woman who's been married 3 times. She's got to prove herself 3 times. Right-wing Christian votes bring that in so that poor people can't vote. So that we can keep this military machine going, this fucking war going, this conservative Supreme Court going that makes laws against human beings. The SCOTUS of the SCOTUS decided that gay people are not yet human. Women are not yet human because they don't have the fucking sense to decide over their body, according to the right-wing, biblically motivated Christians who are condemning ISIS for their evil-minded bullshit. It's all the same. Judaism, Islamic, Christianity, it's all the same. The only reason Christianity looks just a tad more moral is because of some great founding fathers that put a chokehold on them sons of bitches, and they started breaking that chokehold while the ink was still wet on the Constitution, and we are now a Christian nation. For those of you who don't think you're Christian, and you still want to go to war in the Middle East, you're what's known as a socialized Christian. And the mass media, the social pressure, there's another word for it I can't think of. You're a customized Christian, whether you wear a cross and believe in Jesus or not. You are indoctrinated by not having the mental discipline to filter out the damned lies. It's called bullshit detection. Fortunately, I took a lot of courses in it, read a lot of books on bullshit. You can believe me or not, but you can't pick a hole in what I'm saying. Because as soon as ISIS is gone, there's going to be another. And there's going to be another. And there's going to be another. And Dick Cheney just over going, Love them goddamn holy books. Nothing but war based on a lie. Genesis never happened. Not a single holy book is true. There is no prophets that speak for God. Nobody's ever met God. There's not a thread of evidence for God. Nothing. You people that need faith, there's a lot of ways to have faith that don't make war. There's a lot of ways to have faith that don't have dogma. You want to see your dad in the afterlife, your mom, your brother? I lost my brother in 2002. It broke me. It broke me. I don't ever entertain thoughts of wanting to see him again. I'm an atheist. I'm pure atheist. I'm an evolutionist and science-minded. I'm not a scientist, but I follow science. And I don't need that. But those people who do, I promise you, honey, the goddamn Bible ain't the way there. That is the most evil, horrific lie ever told. And the Jews put it into action with the Pentateuch. The Korans, they're filthy. They're pure filthy. The way they speak of women, a God with an attitude problem. Ego is so out of fucking check that he has to have you licking his scrotum constantly to keep you out of hell. The idea of a hell, that's something that created a universe. 65, 45, however many billion light years across. Worried about a foreskin on a penis? Can create a hell? Grow up, world. Grow the hell up. Start putting pressure on your politicians to grow up. I wrote a God brain test. Nobody should get into political office that cannot pass the God brain test that I wrote. Do you believe that the earth is 6,000 years old? Yep. You don't get to run for office. You're too goddamn stupid. Bob McDonald's going to prison for a long time. Hallelujah. He's told a reporter during his trial, said back in the Garden of Eden and Adam and Eve, a governor of the state of Virginia that believes in Garden of Eden would also believe in dwarves, gnomes, werewolves, vampires. It's that damn silly. It's time for the world to grow up. Now, let's see, can we get a conversation going in under this? There is no more need to advance one more bomb, one more missile, one more bullet in the Middle East. Stupid is stupid. Lucy out.